Well, hey guys, welcome back. I am with my family. We are continuing in our Family 201 series, and today we're talking about a topic that is particularly of interest to me because it's all about how to do the things that you don't really want to do, which has to do with things like homework, chores,
sports,
whatnot. Okay, so let's talk about that for a few minutes. What are some of the things that you don't like to do, but you know you have to do them?
Well, the biggest example for me is unloading the dishwasher. Some days I'll come upstairs and I'll see that it's clean, and I know that I should unload it, but then I just think of a bunch of excuses why I don't need to unload it. I've worked hard enough today. And then I start thinking about all that you've done, and that if I don't do it, you're going to come home and have to do it.
Honey, that's so
I don't
nice.
want to make you do that, so most of the time I do it.
You do it, and you've gotten much better with that. Yeah, AJ?
I'll be laying
What
on
about you?
I'll be laying on my bed and I'll be like, oh yeah, I have homework.
You don't want to do your
You don't want to do
I
it?
don't want to do it.
His brain goes dead again.
Exactly.
So how do you motivate yourself to do your homework
I'm
when
like,
you don't want to do
you know
it?
what? Without good grades, you got nothing in life, kid.
No.
Now,
Wrong attitude.
it seems to me that I know for me, I've noticed that I can get into like a rut, like on a lazy day, you're watching
every day.
TV, whatever, and then it's just easy for that to just sort of spin out, and pretty soon you look and you've been laying around or playing a video game or whatever all day.
Spin out.
Yeah.
Is that you think that's a normal experience for students?
Yeah, you can get into a YouTube black hole. And you just keep clicking on suggested videos, and then they're 4 hours later. You're watching some really weird videos.
You're on the weird side of the internet where they teach you how to subscribe.
Here's one of the things that we've talked about with you guys. Use this, families, if this is helpful to you. But part of life is you have to do things you don't really want to do, or things that aren't as fun or seem inconvenient. And so to learn them at your ages, at age-appropriate things, just teaches you some of those life lessons. Like, you're going to have a job one day, and it's not always going to be fun, and you don't want to be in the office, and you don't want to finish this project, and what you really want to do is get in the YouTube black hole, but you have to dig deep and recognize that you've got to do it. And I want to ask you this question, like when you talked about the dishwasher, some of that is a mentality that's changed in you, and what is it? Because you went through it in your mind of, okay, I'm thinking what I don't want to do, but then you were thinking about it from my point of view. Why is that an important element to this, of thinking about things differently, about what you don't want to do?
Well, I think being a family is a team effort. And for when we're little, we don't really understand that. So it's you guys just pouring into us. But the more I've grown up and realized that I'm capable of unloading the dishwasher or making dinner or something like that, just like I want to serve you and get that weight off of you and contribute in any way I can, even though it's a very small fraction of what you guys do for us.
But I appreciate that, and I think that helps you then. That gives you that extra motivation to do it, because then you're thinking, how could I serve my parents, right? So AJ, what's a way you could look at, how would you encourage kids that maybe the getting through practice sometimes and just the grind of that, what is a way they could think differently in their perspective to get through it?
Could be worse.
It could be worse.
Could be worse.
That's it?
Seriously how I got through some practices.
What could
It's
be
like
worse?
we could be doing ladders right now.
Okay.
Or you could not have legs and not be able to run.
That's
Or you
true.
could live
I've
in
thought
Africa.
about that too.
Yeah, like
Like
if some people.
just you got the opportunity, make the most of it. What the frick is wrong with you?
That's good.
That's really motivational.
Yes. Okay.
You should grow up and be a motivational
Instagram post. I better make it.
Brian, do you have anything you want to
Well,
add?
it's funny because our generation kind of makes fun of the millennial generation, which is older than you guys, that they're lazy. What do you think the millennials will think of you guys? Are you better or worse?
Way better. You kidding me? Millennials are like, what's worse?
We have the potential to be really great because we could be the smartest people ever because we have so much
Information.
Technology.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I don't think that's how most people view it,
But-
and I'm worried.
But one of the things that broke millennials is this whole social media
Yeah.
and technology, and you're just on your phone and you just get into these lazy patterns. And so, and they've had it, but not even as much as you. The millennials have had it since they were, 12 or 13. You've had it since you were
12
3.
or 13.
Yeah.
No, 3 years old. For
Yeah.
some kids your age, like you've had it even longer. Is that going to break you even worse, or do you think you'll turn it around?
I don't know. It's not
Counterclockwise.
looking great,
Oh, I know.
but I hope
the wrong way.
we can turn it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
Well, it's clearly already broken you, AJ. So why don't we stop that conversation here? Use the questions
We're
below.
running out of time.
Talk about this one with your family, and we'll see you in the next video.